Oh my god, was I muted? I was muted on top of it. Holy cannoli badononi. And now my thing won't collaborate. VTube Studios, why? So sad, I know! Let me get rid of VTube. Oh, I opened it twice? Oh, okay, I canceled it. Unable to sting! What the? Stink. Sink. Okay, let me just open the game so that at least that exists. Yeah, I was saying. Unsinkable. Unsinkable. Unable to sink. Just like me. Okay, let's see if it'll work now. No. Please, please. I'm just a little bunga. USB connected? Is it USB connected? No. It's plug-in connected. It should be... We need to exit the app? Let's see. Ah, it's connecting. Find server. At least I know where to go. Why is it being like that, I wonder? Oh! I'm alive! Yahoo! Yeah, before I was, interrupted by me being muted, I was saying, you guys thought that I couldn't figure out a way to die in that situation. You guys thought there's no way that Nono can fall and die. There's no way Nono can drown. So I just had to have my cat turn off my computer so that I died. Oh, holy macaroni. Holy macabaloney. What do I need? I need to mix it up. I'm so smart. I know. How could I think that there wasn't a way to die? And I need my throwing system still. Oh, you guys are clobbering each other well. I set everything back up. At least, you're right. At least I know where to go. I wish that there was a save point within there. Do you think it's saved when... No, I don't think it's saved. Oh my gosh, it's Snickle, Fritzel, and Monkey. Available bets. Ooh. All red? Yeah, Monkey won! Cutest monkey in town. Okay. Psycho 148. Okay, hold on, guys. Since we're at a break point, I'm gonna run to the bathroom and get myself a Powerade that I asked my mom to get me. I can't believe that happened. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm back. Get my head in the aid. Powerade. Gatorade! Powerade! Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm gonna have a sippy. It's not cold. It's like Powerade from the shelf. Fruit punch! I love fruit punch. Okay, let's go. Let's go! Oh my god, this far? I am a snack. Guys, I can still die. Right now. But will I? No. I'm fueled with revenge. Oops, I took a mushroom by mistake! Ooh. Ooh. Let me eat you. God, that took so long to eat. Wow! Bam, 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 bam. This slug cat has no idea what is about to happen to him. He really has no idea. Oh my god, there's so many. They're fighting in the grass. They're fighting in the grass. That's cool. I escaped. So it's okay. Okay. Ooh, this is the fun. This part was the part that it made my tummy do flip-flops. Oh, I have to go through this part again. This was a hard part. The blind guys were. Oh, where are all of them? Oh, there they are. I had to ask. I made it! Well, that was easy. Easier. Where's the X? Where's the X? Oops. Oh my god. I'm very upset at your cat. Yeah, she's a very little stinky, little naughty, stinky girl. I kicked her out of my room, don't worry. She will not upset. Wait, which way was it? Stinky, nasty behavior from my naughty little girl. I told her that she could sit on top of the keyboard and that's how she repays me. She knocks aside the CD case that I used to cover up my my power button. She knocks it aside just so she can step on it. Let me game. Doesn't she know I'm a gamer? There we go. We're back to the X. Oh, that freaked me out so bad the first time. I didn't even see what it was. I need you. Yes, the music is here. Oh, my nose is itchy. Alright. Not this way. This way. Computer right at the end, and now I gotta go. No! Don't worry, I'll go there fast. I go there fast. I'm going really fast. I'm being speedy. I'm being speedy-licious. Look at how fast. Look at how close I am already. Wow. Wait, was it really this close? That cannot be true. No. No, it wasn't. What? Okay. I need that spear. I got it, don't worry. It's the middle of the night for me, Look! Look, I'm already here! Wait, where am I? Okay, but if you seriously need to go to bed, you can go to... You can watch the VOD in the morning. If it's seriously your Betty time, no worries. You saw me up until almost the very end. That's good. And once we get to the very, very end, for real, then you can watch it tomorrow. Morning breakfast watching. Dang it, I do need more. I am but a weenie face. It's 9 p.m. for me too. But I know it's always very late for you, Box. Oopsies. My bedtime is at 10. I should have sleep. Oh my gosh, it's 12 o'clock for you. You're too powerful, Box. Ah. Sleepy time for the box. For the water box. Let's go. Please. Oh my god, thank you. I was worried that wasn't gonna be enough. It's okay. Hi! I'm back! I'm back! See, they have like these timey clocks on their heads. They're like the time gods. Ooh! Oh my god, I for real thought I just died of fall damage. I for real thought... Oh, I won the battle royale. I got so scared. I'm paranoid now. Woohoo! My luck was great, even if you stinky. I don't know. I don't know about that. Like I said, if I ever re-debut again as a new character, I need it to be a bad luck. A bad luck themed character. Like I had an idea that it would be like, if I ever did, it would be like a bunny rabbit that didn't have a leg. You know, because someone took the rabbit's lucky foot. No, I'd still be the same. I'd still be the same. Just with a bad luck theme. But that's only if, like, I get into, like, a big company or something. I feel bad for saying that. No! Why? Villains are all heroes in their minds. Or maybe they're villains, but they're doing something that they feel is right. A bad luck imp with a heart of gold. Hi, VTubers! Exactly. Revy, did you? Revy, were you here for the Great Rain World crash? My kitty cat sabotaged me. Yeah, we went through all of this. I was probably like a minute away from finishing the game. And then my cat stepped on the power button. And we lost all of it. I know! That's good for you because now you get to experience the very trippy end game of Rain World, which is insanity. I know you've been streaming longer than 22 minutes, so I was like, huh, that's weird. Yeah, it's like, I think this is technically like over 4 hours now. I will give her a kiss on her little naughty nose. Oh my god. This still jump scares me. The gooey world. Fox, hi! Look at how fast I went just for you. I know. It's hard on your eyes. I was talking about this before, how Rain World invented migraines. Like, this is what your brain looks like when you have a migraine. Like, inside your brain is Rain World. Yeah, I was even muted when I came back. because this is the exact effect you get when you're about to get a migraine. Your eyes get like this, or at least mine do. Oh, I don't have a spear this time to shoot out into oblivion. Okay, let's go. Let's go! Oh, you're so lucky. I hope you never experience a migraine. Next! People experience migraines really differently. Like for me, oh my god. Why? Yeah, I get the auras. And I kind of like go blind a little. But some people don't get that ever. Recently, my coworker who says she gets migraines pretty often. Oh my god, I could be holding Z and I go faster. Yeah, I saw a visual of what a blind spot is like. It's so weird. It also is the worst. Oh! Bye. I can't tell if, like, these worms are, like, they're all that big and it's perspective that is making the ones back there look smaller, or if there's just one really big one that's, like, smacking against me. Bro, what is this? Endgame. I wish I knew. This is Wormville. The Worm Void. The center of the universe. And I am but a little slug cat here for some reason. These are the devs. They are so squiggly. Discord mod rave. Yes. Oh my gosh, when we did this the first time, it felt so much longer, didn't it? Your hiccups! I'm staring at my little eyeballs. Holding Z must help. I'm like, oh god. I'm like pressing it. Look at his little arms. He's swimming. He's swimming so fast. He's going. He's going. Oh my god, look at him. Look at him go. Oh, doggy paddle, doggy paddle. Kitty paddle, kitty paddle. Did you know there's breathable...
The only thing keeping me awake at this point is the brightness of my phone.
Oh no, it's getting too dark now though. We're going to the darkness area. Fox, you can do it. I don't blame you for being sleepy. I get sleepy really, really early too. Oh, let me go. Come on. Oh, this part is... Why is he so freaky? Oh my god, he has such a round body. I kiss you? Ah! It's time for me to wiggle out of control. Ruby's like, I don't know what is happening right now. Neither do I. Whoa, did you hear that? Was that just me? Oh. He let me go. Ugh. I wonder why he did that. You feel like a stretched out slug. Oh god, that like hurt my eyeballs. You know, like why did he bring us all the way down just to let go of us? Where was he helping us get to? It's me. It's me. Squiggle, wiggle, 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 wiggle. It's me again. Let's go. Silver! I know, I'm finally back to the place. Light? Maybe he did think I was stinky. You're right. He was like, you know what? Actually, I'm changing my mind. It's funny when those like creatures have like very small heads but massive bodies. Like, how does the food get inside your tummy? I like the look when they go sideways. It's hypnotizing. Box is hallucinating. Box will dream of slug cats tonight. Dun, 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 dun. The light. I need to see whatever the light is. No, the light. What light? I don't see a light. What light? The light? The map. To my right. There's a light to my right? Where? You guys are so sussy right now. Top right. What are you guys seeing? Oh, I'm gone. I think I'm getting pranked. Bottom left? Is that me? I'm the bottom left one. Wait, what's happening? I've lost track of which one's me. I don't know which one's me anymore. I'm looking at OBS to try and see what you guys are seeing. I don't see anything. Guys. You see it now? See what? There is no map. Oh wait, I see a light. Ah! Here? No, are we there yet? How come they all have little lights on top of their heads? What does it mean? It shows up when I stop, yeah. Now I have like a shadow. I'm almost there. Oh. Oh.
Wow.
Wow. What's happening? Ah! Huh? Ah! Was I literally that close? Wait. They're all me. Uh-huh. Oh, my little face! My big ol' eyes. Oh. Why are there so many? That's my family now. Slugcat Garden? Wait, what? Slugcat Heaven. I died. Ascension. I got an achievement called Ascension. Dead Slugcats. Those are my deads. Oh my god. Wait, if I had only died maybe once or twice, would it only have had like 2? Well, that explained nothing. Does that like... Wait, would the end change depending on how many times you died or not? It's the other Slugcats that died. Wait, so not necessarily me, but any others in general in the world? Somehow we all made it to the center of the world? Wait, would that imply that like... I need to watch a 5-hour-long explanation video of Rain World. We did it! What does one do in the center of the world with all my versions of myself? Okay, guys, we beat it. I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it! Without your enthusiasm and patience, none of this would be possible. Vaz. L in. Now the hunter run! No! Now we watch videos about it. But yes, we are gonna do a hunter run eventually to see how much I die. By which mean how fast I can lose? Really fast. We will not get past the first area. Look at the first 10 seconds? Oh, okay. Sage, Matt Brent. Wow, there's so many people. I can't believe I was that close to ending and then my cat turned off my computer. But it was nice to be able to see that, the like, areas again. Even though, you know. The circumstances were sad. Winnie song. Oh dang, I can stop it if I press spacebar. I'm gonna watch a documentary about all the yes. But you go to bed, Box. You go to bed. It's your bedtime. I see. If you try to skip it, it stops. Typical Rain World. Very Rain World kind of move there. What's this? Oh, I had a good cookie. Oh no. I had a cookie on my desk and it was like one of the best cookies I've ever had. And so I was saving it. I wasn't gonna eat it all at once because it was so tasty. And then it got buried on my desk and I forgot about it. And I just found it again now. That's very sad. There are a lot of names. David K, Joel S, Ellie, Jeff, Art, Bill, Will. Woo! I'm like one of those squirrels that buries good acorns for later, forgets every time and grows. That's literally me. You're right. Okay, so we do single player? Restart game. The hunter. The monk. Weak of body but strong of spirit. In tune with the mysteries of the world and apathetic to its creatures, your journey will be significantly more... Oh, that's the, like, easy word, right? I'm part squirrel. Okay, we're gonna do... Did you hear that? It was like, boom. Oh, interesting. Farmeries. Okay. Wait, can I move? Huh? What am I doing? What's going on? What do I have in my hand? You start here? Yo, that's weird. Oh. How do I put that on my back again? Oops. I like being orange. The hunter and meat eater. I can eat. Wait, how do I put it on my back? Oh! Oh my god, I had a pearl in my stomach. Oh, it's a neuron! Wait, what am I doing with the neuron? You need to eat meat to sustain yourself. The neuron is more important. Why do I have that in my hand? Small creatures can be eaten immediately. Larger prey needs to be incapitated first. Interesting. I feel like I'm powerful. Why do I have a neuron? Did I steal it? Full of short hunter run, find red lizard. Oh yeah, aren't there like different creatures in this run? Why am I here? Why do I have a neuron? Should I get rid of this pearl? I like being orange. Yes? Ooh, I like this music. What is this awful place, Wise? That's for the 5-hour video essays. Feels so quick. I'm gonna kill him. Is that a red lizard? Oh, but he is red. We were already here in normal run, but why? Why are we back here? Oh, is it pink? Oh! Oh my god, my screen is so weird. That's why. Can I kill the deer? I bet I can, can't I? Can I kill anything? I think that's pretty rude of me, though. No, you will know when you see a round box. Go to bed! Are there no gens in this game? Wait, wasn't I just here? No, this is another one. Dude, look at how much health I have. Oh, I died. Well, I died. Are there no dents? Says the tiger who has only been in 3. Will I die if I reach 0? Oh, I'm born again. I'm like running from something. Is there a box? Were you about to fall asleep? So, can we sleep now? Yeah, go to bed if you want. Oh my god, that's tripped me out so bad. You see that the lizard, he kept on like going through the pathway at the same time I was going through the pathway. So I thought it was like a clone of myself. Seriously, I seriously thought that I was witnessing something crazy. Feel a little powerful. Where did I get this? Where did I get a second one from? Bedtimes for little ones. Like me. I'm a bedtime. Oh, look, I'm all filled up now. You can be a grandma or a child. We all like to sleep sometimes. Health is more important than staying up on stream. Please don't compromise. Yeah, so true. You guys are so smart. And I am but a little orange slug cat. How did I strap it on my back that one time? Also, I lost my... I want to kill it! I'm gonna kill it! Get over here. Oh, he killed me. I thought too highly of myself. Vader! I want to know... You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna... Prove you shut down properly. I know. Night-night, box! Sleep tight! Don't let the bed bugs bite. Complete all. We're going to... New window? No. I want to see explained ending. Okay. We're exiting this now. And then we're opening up window capture. And we're gonna do this one. And then we're gonna go here. And then we're gonna... The official VTuber drama tier list, part 2. Wow. Anima. Rain world ending explained. A short summary. For 19... Oh god, they have different endings? I don't want to see that. That's a spoiler. The Guardians? Wait, you can... What's this? Why are they here? Is this a mod? Okay. That's what I thought. What are the ancients? Rain world lore. Brutal. Why critics hated it but gamers loved it. Best... This is the video I wanted to watch. This one. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna turn that off. Off. I'm light again. But the pop cubs, they're so not bright. Let me just make you guys bright again. And then we'll go do that. Game filters. Bam. And then filters. Bam. Is that everything? Yes. We're so bright now! Okay, let's watch it. I'm gonna turn on browser a little higher.
Since we're on the topic of AI, apparently, I want to talk about the best AI that I've personally ever seen in a game. Because at the end of my...
Is this it? Maybe. Hold on. My screen got all funky wonky. Fear! Oh, I'm still on full screen. Okay. Another game with amazing AI. Wait, what's the game that isn't Rain World that has amazing AI?
I showed a clip that really didn't do it justice. This clip...
How's it sound? Does it sound okay? Honestly, it does have the best AI. Chris by Standard, hi! Oh, I guess I should change it to just chatty now. Because we are no longer playing Rain World. Half-Life is another game.
From a game called Rain World, which actually has some of the most incredible AI I've ever seen in any game. And I sort of just threw it under the bus.
Why did he use the deer as his... He used the deer!
So to make sure that it gets the credit it deserves, I want to talk about how Rain World has some of the best AI in the business. Basically, I'm just going to sit and praise Rain World for an entire video again. Oh, and obviously there's going to be spoilers for Rain World. Keep that in mind. Now, Rain World's AI certainly isn't the most complex AI out there.
Yes,
There's definitely AI that is way more technically complicated. But Rain World's AI, in my opinion, is by far the most impressive. The way Rain World achieves such incredible AI is by coding simple behaviors and interactions that cause more complex behaviors to emerge. Similar to what we talked about in the last video with games like Fear and Half-Life. A lot of these intricacies will go unnoticed by the overwhelming majority of players,
hunter weapon?
but they're in the game anyway. And they're there to try and make the world feel as realistic as possible. The game is supposed to represent an ecosystem with a functioning food chain, so a lot of these details help sell that fantasy in a really big way. For example, these are lizards. They are Rain World's most common enemy type, and they come in a whole bunch of different flavors marked by the color of their head. And the different flavors of lizards all have different behaviors, abilities, and personalities. Some lizards are territorial, and they'll fight each other if they feel threatened by each other's presence, but they will also fight each other over food. Food, such as you, the slug cat. So if you're caught by a lizard, you're not necessarily instantly dead, which means that you can just sit and watch the lizard try and carry you away to its den. And if you're lucky, another lizard will come along and fight over you, causing the lizard to drop you and allow you to escape. And this
I can't believe I was so lucky to witness that today.
But not all of the lizards
just dropped
will do
me,
this.
but...
Each lizard type has different behavioral attributes. They have different levels of aggression and different abilities, and they'll react differently to the player and to threats like vultures. And by far the smartest lizard type is the yellow lizard. Or at least the wiki calls them yellow, because they're clearly orange, but yellow it is. Yellow lizards hunt in packs, and if one...
They are not the smartest type. The jester lizards? Excuse me? Really? I could have 3 of them on my screen and not be scared that I'm gonna die because I can just jump over their heads. I won, man! I won!
One of the lizards sees you, all of the yellow lizards in the room will immediately know your location. The justification for this in-game is that they can communicate with each other with these antennae on their heads. And the lizards will try and flank you to prevent you from escaping. When one comes from the front, the others will try and come up from behind you. And this is exclusive to the yellow lizards. None of the other lizards exhibit this behavior. But what's even harder to spot is that yellow lizard packs actually have an alpha pack leader. The one with the longest antenna is the pack leader. And if you kill this pack leader, suddenly all of the other lizards become uncoordinated and start aimlessly chasing you just like any of the other lizards might. And this is such a tiny detail that would go unnoticed by most players, but it helps sell the fantasy of a bustling ecosystem so well. My personal favourite lizards are the cyan lizards, better known as leap lizards. Can you tell where they get the name from? They pretty much only spawn when you're playing as Hunter, the hard mode version of the game. Their AI is basically identical to another type of lizard, the blue lizard. The only thing that distinguishes the two AIs is that the leap lizard has unique pathfinding to allow it to jump around. But there's a small detail about their AI that I absolutely love that probably goes unnoticed a lot by players. And quite frankly, I'm not even sure if it's intentional or not from the devs. And that is that leap lizards sometimes do stuff like this. They make mistakes. They mess up sometimes, just like a real animal might. But their volatile movement makes these mistakes way more fatal. And I think that this is such a good touch to the enemy. Every creature in Rainworld exhibits this sort of thing to a degree. They'll make mistakes. They'll miss you when they try and lunge at you. They'll fall off of stuff. But I think it's so cool that the hard mode exclusive enemy that's crazy fast still kept the ability to make mistakes. A lesser developer might have been tempted to make the leap lizard completely flawless to make the game tougher during a
I love it when you're walking by
allowed moments like
and
this
then
to occur.
all
I
of a
just think
sudden
that's genius. I could sit and talk about the lizards
they
in this
just
game all
fall.
day, but for the sake of a shorter video, let's talk about something a bit more broad that Rainworld does so well. A big selling point of
Like when you're like walking, like say if you're walking in this area right here and then all of a sudden a lizard falls down, that's my favorite thing. It was so funny.
Rainworld is that the game isn't really about you. The game chugs along even when you aren't witnessing it. And a big part of the way they pull this effect off is with the AI. The AI in Rainworld is constantly active, even if it isn't on the screen. It is always being simulated in the area that you're in. This means that it's very common that you will enter a room and there will already be some sort of skirmish taking place. A bunch of lizards fighting, or a vulture trying to take something away. You can just stumble upon these events all the time, and they're completely unscripted. It is just the AI of the creatures interacting with each other based off of how they're supposed to behave. And even if you never went into that room, those situations would still be simulated just in case.
Considers
Not only
rage
that, but
quitting.
even the animation itself is handled by the AI. Ever wondered why the animation in Rainworld looks so unique? This style of animation is called procedural animation, and to explain that, I'm gonna need to talk about Mario for a sec.
Mario?
Look, just trust me, it is relevant, I promise. When Mario jumps, he does a little animation that looks something like this. This little move he pulls is hand animated by the animators, and every single time you press the jump button, he does this exact animation. And this is how most animation is typically done. But Rainworld's animation is handled very differently. Instead of having handmade animations for every action that the player or an enemy might do, instead, the animation is dictated by code. So basically, when the player or the AI tries to do something, the game's code responds by making the model on screen move in a context-specific way. So when the AI makes a decision, it doesn't just play a set of animations that allow it to move from point A to point B. Instead, the code moves the on-screen sprite in the most efficient way possible to allow it to move how it's meant to. Every creature in the game has certain parameters that dictate how this is pulled off. For example, these are daddy longlegs, and they can only move when their tentacles are in contact with a surface. And it moves faster or slower based on how many tentacles it has touching surrounding surfaces at any given time.
Almost sounds
So code
physics-based.
behind the scenes tells the creature's tentacles to grab onto surfaces nearby in such a way that allows it to move from point A to point B. And every creature in the game has similar interactions happening behind the scenes. Although I will say that this form of animation isn't perfect. It does sometimes cause this weird stuff to happen, like in the end clip of that last video. Also, this one time, I don't know what I did, but somehow I managed to, like, break Slugcat's face. Like, I broke his, look at his face, I broke his face. But 99% of the time, it looks way better than it would if it was hand animated. This animation style makes the creatures in Rainworld seem far more organic than they would appear otherwise. This
So
means that the
true.
animation and the AI are directly linked to each other, and where an enemy decides to put its legs when it moves is entirely dependent on the environment that the enemy is in. The
It
AI
does make it
directly
so much
controls the rig of the
freakier.
model, creating extremely smooth movement for every creature in the game, including the player character. But for as much praise as I can throw at this game, Rainworld's AI isn't perfect. As impressive as it is 90% of the time, there are certain creatures that don't perform
Yeah.
nearly as well most of the time. These are reindeer, and they are exceptionally stupid. For some reason, they just sometimes can't figure out how to stand up, or they'll get confused trying to walk, and it suddenly breaks the otherwise incredible immersion that the game has usually. easily. So when this guy just starts jiving for no reason, suddenly the game doesn't feel so realistic anymore. Another one of these for me is the Miros birds. They just sprint across certain areas of the world looking for food, but sometimes they just sort of get stuck. And they stand there. And they literally never move. Because they're stupid. It's also not a coincidence that the most frustrating AI bugs in the game come from these creatures. Creatures that, when their AI does bug out, can completely prevent you from progressing through the game in a way that no other creature in the game really can. An otherwise flawless example of AI done right is tainted by certain enemies and AI that are just way too stupid to be in the same game as everything else. But the most impressive AI that the game has to offer certainly makes up for these flaws, in my opinion.
Scavengers?
Scavengers, in my opinion, are the most incredibly implemented AI in any game ever made. They are the crown jewel of Rainworld's AI design. Scavengers are human-like creatures that hunt in packs and use tools. The scavengers are meant to be an analogue for the player character. They possess most of the abilities that the player does. They can throw stuff, they can climb poles, and they fight enemies in basically the exact same way as you do. And they're meant to appear just as intelligent as the player is too. And to make an AI appear as intelligent as a human player is a really difficult task. But honestly, I actually do think they delivered. So where do we start? Well, the scavengers have a complex communication system that will mostly go unnoticed by new players. They make gestures and facial expressions based on their mood and their feelings towards the player or to enemies. I'll just list a few here. Before actually attacking an enemy or a player, they hold their spears up as a threat to back off. They point their spears at threats such as lizards, vultures, and sometimes the player. Their eyes widen when they're afraid, and they even touch spears with scavengers or players when they're friends. There's a lot more of these, varying in how obvious they are to spot in game. But it makes the scavengers feel extremely intelligent, and simultaneously allows the player to know what they're thinking at any given time.
Wait, they widen their eyes when they're scared? Wait, my best friend's eyes were so humongous when he woke up next to me. Touching space. He was a bit startled to wake up and see me next to him. That's literally what his eyes looked to me.
But you may have noticed that sometimes they see the player as a threat.
Oh my god.
But sometimes they're friends. Well, the scavengers also have a complex reputation system. If the player kills a scavenger, the other scavengers take note and they see you as a threat. The more you kill, the more of a threat you become. Having a bad reputation to scavengers makes them hostile towards you whenever you encounter them. But eventually, you become so threatening to the scavengers that they will actively seek you out, sending kill squads to your general location to try and eliminate you. However, you can also gain favor with the scavengers. If the scavengers are fighting an enemy, you can come along and help them fight. If you do this, they will notice and they begin to like you for it. In some cases, if they're fighting a creature and they notice you not helping, it can actually decrease your reputation with the scavengers. Another way to gain good reputation with scavengers is through
I
trading.
did that a lot.
Scavengers find certain items valuable, and giving them valuable items will make them like you. The item they value the most is pearls. If you give a scavenger your pearl, it will make them like you, and they'll even give you weapons in return for it. Scavengers even have tolls set up around the world. The scavenger tribe will stay near the toll at all times. If you give them a pearl, they'll let you pass without a fuss. They even have unique gestures to let you know that you're allowed to pass through. And if you try and pass through without paying the toll, they will kill you. Trying to bypass tolls makes your reputation go down, and repeatedly paying for them makes your reputation go up. If your reputation's high enough, scavengers will sometimes follow you around and help you fight enemies. But you can lose this reputation quite easily if you're aggressive towards them. Scavengers also have stockpiles of weapons near certain parts of the world. They even craft explosive weapons that can't be acquired in any way outside of taking them from scavengers. Scavengers that have never seen you before will generally be neutral, but if you make too many sudden movements or run towards them while holding a weapon, they will attack you to defend themselves. Scavengers even have their own unique personalities. Some scavengers are more aggressive than other ones, so that even when you've befriended scavengers, some of them are just assholes and they'll throw rocks at you out of annoyance. This also makes some scavengers quicker to befriend than others. Scavengers can be found in almost every area of the game, and their equipment varies based on which area you find them in, like how they carry around lanterns in dark areas. All of these behaviors and interactions add up to make a creature that feels so organic and real that it's hard to believe such a small indie game was able to pull it off so successfully. And all of these little details in the game add up to make a 2D pixel art environment environment somehow feel more realistic than most AAA games. If there's anything particularly interesting that you think I missed, please do let me know in the comments. And I'm very sorry that I used a reindeer for a cheap joke at the end of my last video, because in reality, Rainworld has the best AI in the business.
You must have gotten so much flack for making fun of the reindeer.
And I could sit and talk about it for hours. Thanks for watching.
Look at the family. I love the little family. Okay, let's see. Downpour slug cats. Oh. I want to be as smart as a scavenger. Creatures of end time. I guess that does have a vibe. Cataloging Rainworld's wildlife. The fauna. Oh. 50 minutes? Okay, let's watch the trailer. Wait, where is that? Is this the showcase or the trailer? Rainworld. Teaser trailer. Co-op mode reveal trailer. Okay, let's just watch this one.
Hey, Slug Cats. I'm
Co-op
Buddy,
mode.
the community manager for Akupara Games, and today I'd like to introduce you to the 5 new playable Slug Cats coming in Rainworld.
To be fair for the scavengers, I too would be scared if slug cat the size of an adult walked up to me, Will. It's true!
Downpour, our new expansion for Rainworld, coming soon. If you haven't heard about the Downpour expansion for Rainworld, it's bringing a whole host of new changes, characters, enemies, areas, and more to the Rainworld experience.
What?
But the thing I really want to dig into today
Enemies?
are those 5 adorable new slug cats. They are the Rivulet, the Spearmaster, the Saint, the Gourmand, and the Artificer. Up first, let's talk about the Rivulet. This blue little guy has a ton of advantages to living in the harsh, foreboding environment of Rainworld. It runs faster, jumps
You guys,
higher,
Saint, my
and can
beloved.
breathe underwater, which means it can zip across the map between rainstorms. That's the good news. The bad news is, 1, all that running and swimming burns a ton of calories. 2, Rivulet's hibernation cycles are shorter than any other slug cat. And 3, it doesn't carry much food over from day to day. Play the Rivulet if you want to be agile, but don't mind stocking up between storms. If you're looking for a little more aggression, though, maybe the Spearmaster will be for you. This spiky slug cat spawns spears, which is a tongue twister that I nailed on the first try. This is my first take, definitely not my 5th one, out of its tail, which means that anytime you can start stabbing spiders, scavengers, or squidcada. The Spearmaster drains 1 food for every spear it lands on a target, which means it isn't all that interested in the dangle fruits and slime mold that other slug cats will need to sustain themselves. If you want to survive as Spearmaster, you better be out for blood. Play the Spearmaster if you want to be the predator, hunting down prey and aggressively thriving between rainstorms. But maybe you want the opposite of that aggressive playstyle. Well, the Saint much prefers to avoid confrontations at all costs, which even includes using its long tongue to grapple through areas of the world.
my gosh!
If the Rivulet is nimble in water, the Saint is acrobatic in the air, and you need to use that aerial finesse to stay high above the danger. The Saint won't even touch a spear, which can leave it a little bit exposed to being hunted down and devoured.
He won't even touch a spear?
Deftly dodge your doom with your acrobatic antics.
Whoa!
The Gourmand, by the way, can we all just appreciate the size? Look at the size of that lad. Absolute unit. The Gourmand specializes in, you guessed it, food, but also crafting. If it's holding 2 different items, it can craft them into something entirely different.
What?
For instance, you can see it combine a flashbang and a rock into a lantern. Or it can combine a dangle fruit and a batfly to create a delicious delicacy, which is good, because the Gourmand is You know, he's not the fastest slug cat hobbling around the world.
He's trying his hardest,
He's
buddy.
gonna need some more food than others in order to hibernate. Play the gourmand if you want to craft novel solutions to the problems in your path. And to end things with a bang, literally,
Wouldn't he die
we can
so
talk about
easily,
the
though? He's so
artificer.
slow.
Like the gourmand, the artificer can craft items.
Oh my god.
Unlike the gourmand, the artificer only wants to craft bombs. By using a bit of his food supply, the artificer can turn an ordinary rock into a grenade, and an ordinary spear into an explosive spear. This focus
has a
on
little-
combustibles, though, leaves the other creatures of the ruins a little peeved with you. So the artificer starts with some reputation problems that, you know, the other slug cats are not going to have to face. Play the artificer if you want to get to the heart of
He's
any
got a,
problem by hucking a bomb at it. Anyway, that's about it for
black
this video.
eye.
There's plenty more. Honestly, believe me, there is so much more coming in the weeks and months as we reveal more about Rain World Downpour. But for now, if you'd like to learn more about Downpour, Rain World, or anything in between, please feel free to come hang out with me in the Rain World Discord. Otherwise,
This is
I
gonna
hope
be
you stay dry.
insane.
Cheers.
If they're gonna add such different Rain World. Oh. Wait, let's go look at more. Life is hard. It is. But the journey is better. Oh my god! Yo, I'm gonna get emotional. Oh my god! Look at that! I know, that's so unfair! I wish it was... Oh my god, I can't... I hope that they eventually make it online. Because who has in real life friends? Anyways. Yeah! Oh my gosh, that would be so fun. That's the dream. Okay, let's watch this one. The teaser trailer. He's under a little umbrella. Wait, can you? Oh. Seriously, what's the perks of the big chunky man? Dang. Okay, the Saint is gonna be insane to watch. Same with the spear one. It is better than nothing. I'm so excited! Oh. In defense of the unusual. My first video, go easy on me. Still no date, yeah. I think the guy who was doing, who said the first video we watched that was going like breaking down all the different rain or slug cats, he said in the weeks and months ahead. So, but he didn't say years. He didn't say years. I remember this place. Nono is just out here consuming. Guys, when the stream ends, literally all I'm going to be watching. The ending explained. Rain World lore. That 50-minute video about fauna in Rain. This was the first area, remember? Remember, guys? When I played this area and I couldn't figure out how to move? Good times. Worms. Remember when I thought that they wouldn't kill me?
Rain World is a strange game. It is different in many ways from its figurative siblings in the vast family of 2D platformers, and this sort of unconventionality affords it a lot of unique weaknesses and a lot of unique strengths. It is a game that is deeply appreciated by some of the people who have actually managed to play through it, but it also has certain kinks of game design.
What did it say?
Of the people who have actually managed to play.
He holds events in this Discord server where he and a bunch of other people make fan regions. That's so cute! Is he like... Does he work on the game? Or is he just like a content creator guy? Rainworld review. I haven't finished Rainworld. I know I won't finish Rainworld. Won't finish.
Play through it, but it also has certain kinks of game design that have turned others away before they could fully experience it, which might have created an incomplete image of what Rainworld really is in the eyes of critics and general audiences both. The reception of the game has been influenced by its unintuitive nature and punishing difficulty, things that make the first few hours of it and some subsequent parts nothing short of a grueling and even irritating experience. Several bad elements compound on the player as they come into the game as a first-timer, and that can feel simultaneously
Wait, this isn't a poll.
disempowering.
I know all the references now, guys. Except the Hunter ones.
Most of the opinions that I've encountered, whether they speak positively or negatively about the game, warn about quality of life and clarity issues, or tell personal tales of being repeatedly killed by lizards, becoming stuck, and having to take a break out of frustration, or just dropping the game altogether as a result. I'm no stranger to these feelings either.
I'm really surprised how, like, already watching like a few videos, it seems like rage quitting is like something very popular with Rain World. Sounds like a skill issue. I mean, I keep on dying too, but I don't think the game's bad. Maybe it's a mental issue, emotional mindset issue. Wait, I wanted to see how many hours I got on Rain World. 43 hours, guys. 43 hours of Rain World. That's how long it took me to beat it.
After being stuck in some of the earlier areas for some time, I had to take a break from the game because of the helplessness that I was experiencing, in terms of controls, in terms of directions, and in terms of progress.
It's really interesting.
I just wasn't having a lot of fun and had yet to see an incentive or kernel of something that would inspire me to keep going. I was even considering refunding the game, something I've never done before, on the basis that it wasn't the kind of product I was expecting.
Sick flip.
I was anticipating a regular, straightforward 2D platformer, or perhaps a Metroidvania, or I can just load the game up, mentally clock out, and have myself a fun evening, but what I got instead was something far more undefined, unwieldy,
well, in Rally Roleplaying is the victim in a fictional food chain. True. I guess that is true.
However, once I've thought of...
I'm trying to think of... Maybe I'll rewatch when I first... like my first Rain World stream, because I picked up this game completely based on that video. The Rain World has the best AI. And I paused it before it said spoilers ahead, and so I said, okay, I'll just play this game. And I remember when I started it, I remember 1, I couldn't move very well. And then I remember 2, someone saying, playing Rain World, or when you first start Rain World, it's like learning how to walk. And as you figure out the game, you figure out how to walk more. And that was like, I feel like whoever said that was like, helped me understand the whole game just based on that one sentence that they said to me. That's a great, yeah, I've beaten survival about 9 times now. I still wanna like go annoy what's his face? I'm one of you now. I keep on forgetting his name. The smart brother. For some reason, I keep on wanting to call him 5 Pearls. But I know he's not 5 Pearls. I want to play Rain World 1. I want to go annoy him until he kills me. 5 Pebbles! That's his name. Pebbles. I keep on thinking it's Pearls. I know it's 5 and then P. Pebbles. Poobles. I want to go back and
about it
have
for a
him
good
kill
long
me.
while and begrudgingly gave the game another shot, I ended up being very glad to have done so. I played through the entire story in pretty much one go. In a total 180, it turned out to be one of the best games that I've ever played, and this is no exaggeration. The gameplay itself got more satisfactory as I got used to the controls and became more skilled in the techniques of survival and the utilization of the environment, and by the time I got to the end of the first third of the story, I was completely captivated.
Story. Oh!
The game affected me on a level I honestly wasn't expecting, and it made me think and feel a lot of different things. This process was helped along by the astonishing visuals and the otherworldly sounds and music, both of which do a fantastic job of accentuating the concepts and ideas found in Rainworld, such as the inventive brutality of nature, the despair of exposure, the
Fired
melancholy of
lasers!
loneliness, and the quiet sorrow of an extinct world, just to name a few. Even simple ideas like juxtaposing the small, humble slug cat with a cruel, imposing world of immense scale get elevated to a level of refinement through the immaculate presentation. So, the game is great, that much was clear to me. It put me through certain trials and tribulations, but in the end I can say that it was worth it. So the rightful question comes, why do these new player issues even exist? Why is Rainworld so inhospitable at the beginning? Why would you choose to hide such a gem under such a troublesome exterior? It certainly isn't a mistake on the part of Video Cult, it's merely a byproduct of the way the game is built, and this consciously unique design
Look at that
has its
little
own
thing.
advantages as well as kinks. For an unacquainted
forgot
player,
about
the
those
game is
guys.
definitely a little hostile and confusing, but this leads to payoffs and events later on that otherwise couldn't have been achieved. So, let us examine the elements that contribute to the strangeness and
leashes.
infamy of Rainworld right at the start. In a time when most games have an extensive tutorial and are filled with many different widgets and menus that are sometimes complicated to the point where those widgets and menus get their own tutorials, Rainworld seems unusually and almost uncomfortably bare. The game gives you a very basic idea of the movement system and explains the functionality of food and shelters, and that's it. After that, you are on your own.
They like to suck your blood.
The ability to interpret and understand things without being told in a particular way is like a muscle. It can only be improved and strengthened if it gets frequent practice. I have no doubt that for a lot of people, me included, who usually play games where the discovery portion of the game consists of reading through several pages of instructions and descriptions, Rainworld was initially obtuse and even frustrating with the tiny amount of information it willingly surrenders. Am I going the right way? Should I be doing this? What does this weird thing want? None of these questions are given a clear answer.
Am
right
I
out of
going the
gate.
right way is the big one.
Things aren't put on a pedestal, a lot of new elements of the world are introduced in an absolutely indifferent manner. to the point where you, as the player, have to make the effort to spot new things and get into a more investigative mindset than you usually would. As you go along, once you do enough of this, you will start to feel more home in the world, and you will tackle the new, unexplored areas featuring yet unknown creatures and mechanics with that much more
Is
success.
Hollow Knight a lot like this? Like,
survival will come
not in terms of movement and stuff, but like the world? Because I heard that one of the big issues that people find when they start playing Hollow Knight is that the world is so hard to maneuver. Is it similar to Rain World, where like if you explore an area and then you die, then you have to go through it again, and then there's no like map to know which direction you should be going?
more easily.
I feel like that was one of the things I heard
To cite a
people
concrete
say.
example of this from my playthrough, and also because I think it's a vital piece of information in general, I had no idea what popcorn plants were until the overseer pointed me towards one. I wasn't even aware that I could interact with them at all. I was under the impression that they were just more elaborate background sprites at first. As it turns out, they are very useful plants, and they can massively help you out in tight spots when you run out of bat flies and blue fruit.
Popcorn.
After this experience, for every new thing that caught my eye, I had to test it. I had to see for myself how I could interact with something, what it would do in response, and how could I use that to my advantage, which led to some great moments and findings. Not just because of the joy of discovery itself, but also the feeling of ingenuity upon correctly using or defeating something just based on assumption and wits, and gaining new understanding.
So if you hit a roadblock, you can check your map to see where else you can go.
In accordance with its fulfillment of the fantasy of survival and adaptation in an
in Rain World,
without an instruction book, Rain World is also very keen on minimizing the bells and whistles and gimmicks that...
So like in Rain World, like for example today when I wasn't sure, or you weren't here, Mint, but I had gone like, I spent 2 hours going the wrong way and then looping back around to find the one place that I hadn't been in the earlier part of the map. So Hollow Knight would probably highlight that area saying like, hey, you haven't actually been here yet. That's what I'm thinking.
Intrude on this fantasy. Mechanics that are nearly omnipresent in 2D platformers and broader gaming as a whole get stripped down as much as possible, leading to an initially jarring but later on a more authentic, immersive, and therefore more emotionally resonant experience. There is no moment when you're spending time looking through a menu or interactive interface. The gameplay is an uninterrupted flow.
True.
For example, inventories that are usually unreasonably spacious get restricted to Slugcat's 2 hands and stomach, or looking at the map requires Slugcat to stand still, shut their eyes, and recollect it from memory. Additionally, shopkeepers that usually seem to pop up regardless of the level or region you are in are swapped for scavengers, deranged denizens of the wasteland who will trade a limited variety of goods to you in exchange for pearls, a type of currency that you also have to physically carry around with you, just like everything else. Special items that empower your stats or give new abilities only exist in very small quantities, and all of them are temporary or come at the cost of occupying your tiny Slugcat hands.
My little
The
Slugcat
game renounces
hands.
the idea that progression should come from incremental gear upgrades and an exponentially growing power fantasy. Instead, progression in Rain World comes from memory and discovery. The other, more tangible aspect of the game that sours its reputation is its steep difficulty, which
It's
will
real or
inevitably
false?
feel unfair at certain
Hi,
points.
Gables.
The wiggly and indefinite movement of Slugcat combined with the quick one-hit nature
What's
of
real
the
or
creatures of the
false?
land forces you to exercise caution and generally not look for combative situations. Similarly to the Mesozoic mammals of old, your strength is your small size, being able to use tunnels and pathways to traverse the landscape out of sight, and your intelligence, which you can use to trick and evade your hunters.
Oh, that was a cool
That's
move.
not to say that you can't fight your way
No
through the
eres
game, it's just that
macho.
you shouldn't expect any mundane encounters.
No eres macho?
2D platformers have taught us that any enemy we face is reasonably beatable, and that
I'm
when
no
we
macho.
defeat or destroy them, we get something in exchange, whether it's currency, experience, items, or at the very least, bonus score. This, such as it is, doesn't really exist in Rainworld. When I first explored the outskirts, I went to great lengths to kill a green lizard to see if I would get any extra abilities or some advanced items in exchange to make my journey easier. But when I did, I realized that there was no such thing. It's safe to say that I was somewhat let down by this, but when my disappointment faded, it dawned on me that the enjoyment of the encounter came from the challenge and the depth of the combat itself, not from the prizes that were promised to me as a consequence of it. I guess it's the conditioning of constant reward streams found in some other games that made me go for it. I wanted to have the experience of the unquestionable protagonist. When I ventured further upwards and one of the music tracks called Urban Jungle started to slither into the scene, only then I realized that this game was going to be something entirely different. Rainworld isn't a game about bending your environment to your will. It's about surviving as a part of the ecosystem of a stark, untamed land, and it achieves this fantasy perfectly through the discussed unique takes on presentation and gameplay.
So true.
You are not supposed to be a hero, and you are not meant to be in control. You are merely a tiny, lonesome slug cat in a vast world.
I'm making you guys want to play it more. I love this whole game. You know what? I'd love to collect a bazillion pearls and give them to Moon. And see what she... Because a lot of them were just like really small things, right? Like just like, oh, this is like... This says so-and-so. Like, someone lost their pie. I'm playing modded stuff and scream as I have buffed creatures mod in the sick... The sick mod? You can get... Wait. Would that make him sick? Why? Why would you do that? You can't lose all your karma if you never die. So true. But you can't gain... Oh, wait, no, you can. That would be cool... Stream. Nono trying out rain. That is one of the streams that I did want to try out. Or I wanted to do once I finished Rainworld. I really wanted to do the riding lizard mod. Sick mod inflicts starving effects constantly. Oh my god. DLC used to be a mod, but the devs picked it up as a DLC. Oh! That footage is from it as a mod. Oh! Interesting. Interesting. So you could technically play all the characters that the DLC has already, currently, but as a mod right now, if you really wanted to. The Adventures of Strongheart the Brave. Whew! Okay, guys. The mod won't work in it. Oh, I see. That makes sense. Okay, guys. We did it! We beat Rainworld! You know what the funniest thing is about all of this adventure today? It's that Silver said, I think that Nono will take 2 more streams to beat Rainworld. And then just before I was gonna beat it in 1 stream, my stream ended. And I had to do it in 2 streams. I think that's the funniest part of today. Thank you guys so much for sticking through. I'm so sorry my cat turned off the computer. I'm glad that I wasn't frustrated enough to just drop it and finish it again later. I don't think I was really frustrated. I was mostly just laughing. Thank you guys, though. Thank you guys for coming back and staying and watching me through to the very exactly probably 30 seconds that I missed of the real end. Wait, no, you should look up Rain World DB real quick. Rain World DB. Oh, is this the mods? Jolly Coop mod. Oh, it's a co-op. Coop. I love Rain World. Rain World is lovely. I totally understand the appeal of hanging gardens. Coral caves. Undersea. Badlands. Side house. Grand reservoir. Underbelly. Holy, that looks freaky. I feel like Clarinet, I think you actually mentioned Hanging Gardens before because it sounds familiar. Oh. That took me to a thing. I wanted to read or see pictures. Underbelly looks absolutely terrifying. Easy mode mod pack. The Matriarch. New character with custom story, gameplay enhancement, and provides an alternate experience to the hunter with less cycles. Oh my god. Spook cat. Zombifies slug cats and turns the words into your dark and haunting nightmarescape. Spore cat. Electric cat. The nymph. Whoa. Has a lighter, is made of slime, and has nothing to lose. Thick cat. There he is, the chunky man. King cat. Spore cat, your beloved. Play a slug cat who specializes in hunting down and feeding on insects. He just eats bugs? Adds a fourth playable slug cat who has electric abilities. Nimble slug cat who focuses on outmaneuvering your enemies at the expense of your abilities required. I want, you know what I really want? I want a scavenger mod. How do you spell scavengers? No! I want that. I want cool ones. No. I don't want them gone. I want them. I want to be their best friends. How dare they? I'm so sad. So sad. Shoreline. Okay. Drowned Pantheon. I feel like this was mentioned too in my chat once. Scavs out is meant to stop scavs stealing your stuff and killing you in your den. Well, they never did that to me, so that's okay. I think they're allowed to loot my sleeping body. Oh, is that why that scavenger woke up with me that one time and then his eyes were like... He's like, oh snap, I was caught in the act. The Lancer! Here's the one you were just talking about. Sluppuck with a horn who specializes in melee. That is not a horn. That's a party hat. That's a party hat. Charge cat. Character pack. Custom tails. Yo. Oh my god, look at how big he is. Chunky guy. The Vort. Reskin Slugcat into a critter of sorts. Oh my god, he looks terrifying. I don't like that. I like him when he's a little guy. But those do look pretty cool. Sharpened. Slug senses. Health bars? Whoa. Enemy randomizer? Spawn from all dens in the game, meaning any creature can spawn anywhere? Good lord. Rain World Bingo. Random start. That's cool. I like that one. That would be exciting. It's kind of like Hunter starting at that other random place. And then the language patches? Oh no, character pack wouldn't work for you. The time only moves forward while you are in motion? Wait, where's the Twitch integration? Hold on. Where? Where is it? Where is it? Did I miss it? Where? Up. Random start. Enemy. Gate world. Dungeon world. Blood. Mod options. Sugsen. Sharpener. Twitch integration! Allowing channel point redemptions to affect the stream. We have to do that! What the... I want to read it. Wait, why doesn't it show, like, all what it talks about? It only gives, like, a little thing. I wanna read what it is. You need a mod downloader, though. Oh. Okay, I'll figure it out. Or I'll ask in chat for... I mean, not chat. The Discord for help. I'm sure there's a YouTube video about it somewhere. Okay, guys. It's late. I did not eat dinner because we were streaming. So I'm gonna go eat some soup. Camera scroll. Well. Music, though. Mods music. I gotta go eat, Clarinet. Oh, I want scavenger stuff. Clarinet, if you have any cool scavenger mods hidden away, send them in the chat so I can stare at them. Look up Haming Gardens threat theme. Okay, I'll do it. Just for you, Clarinet. Just for you, I'll look up Hanging Gardens threat theme. Hanging Gardens threat theme. What the heck? This is so pretty. The area? Ooh. This feels like happier than a threat. The amount of effort that people are putting into these mods is insane. Like, not only did they create an entirely different world, they created this music for it too. That's crazy. And then some people even make new monsters.
Wow.
The areas are so good. New lizards! Coral Cave sounds like it would be incredible. I love underwater things. Like underwater themes and stuff. Even though I'm absolutely terrified of anything underwater. Yahoo! Snoodle. That's a good name. They have 420 followers. I mean, subscribers. Nice. Okay, guys. Now we end. Good night. Or good morning or evening. Have a good day or night or oh my god, I'm tired. Just make sure you drink and eat and stretch. Those are the requirements. I'll see you guys next time. Unless good night, guys. I love you.